ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरु परंपराय नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। 106 आत्मार्थत्वेन हि प्रेयान् विषयो न सतः प्रियः स्वत एव हि सर्वेषाम् आत्मा प्रियतमो यतः तत आत्मा सदानंदो नास्य दुःखं कदाचन। आत्मार्थत्वेन हि प्रेयान् विषयो न सतः प्रियः स्वत एव हि सर्वेषाम् आत्मा प्रियतमो यतः तत आत्मा सदानंदो नास्य दुःखं कदाचन। Sense objects are pleasure grieving only because of the Atma or self, which manifests through them and not independently. For the self is, by its very nature, the most beloved of all. The self, therefore, is ever blissful and can never suffer any grief or misery. Vishayaha atmarthatvena hi priyaha. आत्मा की प्रयोजन में ही विषय प्रिय होता है. It means Atma is the most dearest one to me because Atma is there. That is why everything seems very pleasurous and good to us. Clear? Swataha na priya. It is not the object's quality. That is why we like the object. Why it is? If it was so, then everyone would like the same thing. If विषय में ही सब कुछ था, तो एक ही विषय सबको प्रेम लगता. Just see one Bhagavan is not dear to all. Because of some of our internal allowance and conjunction, we like some expression of God and we don't like some expression of God. अगर भगवान में ही ऐसा है तो विषय में क्या है? Clear? Yataha, as though Atma swataha evahi sarvesham priyatama, as Atma is the most dearest to all being. Tataha Atma Sadanandaha. That's why Atma is Sadananda, always Anandamaya, the blissful. Asya Kadachana Dukkhamna. There never ever any sorrow is. So the sense objects of the world are pleasurable, no doubt, but only when they are illumined by the Atma, means the life. Things are pleasurable only when I am alive. If I am dead, nothing is pleasurable. A thing in itself has no joy. The happiness that we seem to gain from the objects outside is in fact due to the nature of the Atma. And what is the nature of the Atma? That is happiness alone. The most enjoyable thing in every one of us is our own Atma. There is a conversation in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad between Rishi Yajnavalkya and Maitreyi. Page number 91 maybe in Mantra Pushpam. There, Yajnavalkya is telling to his wife, Navare sarvasya kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati, atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. वस्तु के लिए वस्तु प्रिय नहीं. There is Atma. That is why the vastu is priya. Think it indifferently. When I love someone else, maybe it is different personalities, maybe husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, anything. Mother, son, father, daughter, father, son, mother, daughter, anything. Whoever else in this world, when that person satisfies my ego, straight away. Ego means here, ego plus demand. Demand not in the materialistic form, that he will give me money or like that, not. You know, everyone has a framework that my son will do that, my daughter will do that, my husband will respond in this way if I say this, if I do this. If we don't get it, then our likings go. You just think about your own family life also. Maybe in your family life you did not feel that, but in other side also, a lot of times people are fed up with their near and dear one, close relatives. Parents don't have any contacts with their children. I have interacted some parents, not one parents. That Swamiji, please don't ask me about my children. For me, they as if they are not. because of their attitude towards the society, towards him. So, why it happens? Atma vaijayate putraha. According to our consideration, that my Atma, parents' Atma, as if has taken birth as their children. Here, putra means not the son. Putra means children, son and daughter both. So, whenever anyone, why we go to the ashram? Same theory. Why you are attending the class? Same theory. It is satisfying your demand. What you want, that to know about the world, God, or you love to listen the holy things, the auspicious things, the logical analysis of life. You want to start your day with that, and you get the exact thing. That's why today's weather is so worse over here. It is raining, thunder, and everything else. Yet you have come. Why? Because you get such a thing which satisfies you. You means your Atma. So, first thing, your Atma means your Antakarana. But your Antakarana is uh, when it will be satisfied, when there will be Atma, the reflection of Atma, when you are alive. For a dead body, the world has no value. So, lastly, it means there is Atma. That is why everything is dear to me, not because of the Vastu. I love my son too much, as if he is the part of my own body. But my neighbor doesn't like him. Object is same. How that disliking happening? Because my neighbor's antakarana doesn't get satisfied with my son. How that antakarana functions? Because there is Atma, Chidavasa is there. So all the cause of my Sukha Dukkham, but you know the Atma is untouched, like the sun. When the sun shines, it comes unto the tomb of the temple and even on the field also. Sun rays doesn't get unpurified. If we touch any unauspicious thing, we take shower because we are having some attachment, physical and mental. But the sun is shining means it's not a verb, it is its intrinsic nature. Sun is self-effulgent. It is, it is just to make it to make a better understanding, we say sun is shining. So it lights, its light spread all around, but it is not touched by anything else. Atma is like that. Atma's work is to light up the Antakarana. It is Antakarana's dharma, my karma, my vasana. That is why I become happy and I become unhappy. Every time I am having a frame of mind, that this will be there, that will even sometimes, not always, whenever I go for some, outside talk, people tell, Swamiji, tell us that story. Tell us about these things. Means they want it. In day-to-day life also, we are not ready to accept the reality. Actually, Dharma Jivan teaches us to accept the reality. Whenever you are touched by the situation and you are getting disturbed, you should understand, you should consider yourself that you are away from the spiritual life. Maybe you are dharmika, maybe you do puja, patha, but with an unwritten demand that I am worshipping you and you have to fulfill, you have to satisfy my all desires, my all demands. But a real spiritual person, maybe for a certain period of time, because everyone is having antakarana, may be sad for the situation, but he or she overcomes very shortly that this is prarabdha. I can't help it. I have no control over it. But I have my control over my antakarana, how I respond. Should I respond to the situation or should I react to the situation? It's totally depend on me. So suppose I am just going to start my car or vehicle. If it is not taking start, how I feel? Because I am having a particular frame of mind. Don't stretch is that, Swamiji, why to me always? Always when I go to start my car, it happens, and I have seen my neighbors just come and do just tuck tuck the mirror, flattens its wings, and he enters and just do like that or just button, and the car gets started. Karma. It is his karma. And how that karma works, nobody knows. But spiritual personalities accept it. Like Bhagavan Bhishma, when he was, in Sharasaya, then he asked Bhagavan that what I have done, all part of the Leela, because they are conversation to satisfy our ego. When we start reading, Purana, Itihasa, we like stories. That is why Upanishad has less value. If it was some story of Purana and Chamatkara and all those, इस हॉल में जगह नहीं होता. तो भगवान विश्व ने कहा कि मैं क्या किया, तो बोला जो तुम तुम्हारा पूर्व जन्म देखो. तो भीष्म ने बताया कि मैं तो 100 जन्म देख लिया, ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया कि जिसलिए मेरा ये शरशैया है. तो भगवान ने कहा ठीक उसके पहले एक जीवन देखो. So when he was going somewhere else and he saw a snake, and he ordered his soldiers to throw it in the nearby jungle, and when they did it, there was the bush of the thorns and it was stuck. And he asked Bhagavan that I did not do intentionally, I wanted to save it. But Bhagavan told that, would you really save it? Have you seen it? It was not your duty that when you are throwing something else to save it, whether it is getting saved or not. So गहना कर्मणो कर्म किस जन्म का कर्म कैसे फल देगा, it's not in our hand. It is only in our hand that how I will respond to the situation. Sama dukkha sukha kshami, it's in Bhagavad Gita, that what is the quality of a spiritual person. He is as it is, she is as it is, happy. She knows that because of the time, kalam bhakshati, kalaha bhakshati, the time is gulping us with its thousand wings. That is why we are the victims of the situation. And there is a very nice wedlock between the bad time and one portion of our mind. Our mind instigates us. Hey, react. Why are you not reacting? So worst thing happened to you and you are silent and you are trying to face the Upanishadic truth. React, please. You observe your mind. Your own mind instigates you to react in a worse manner. Your mind doesn't allow your intellect to work upon. Like in the family, some personalities will be there. তুমি চুপ করো, তুমি কি জানো? কে কাকে বলছে আমি বলতে চাই না। কিন্তু তবু তুমি কি জানো? চুপ করো, ওনাকে বলতে দাও। So in a family you will see that near and dear one, maybe he is a husband, maybe she is a wife, but we think that he doesn't know anything else or she doesn't know anything else. Only the second person or third person who has come, he or she knows everything else. Actually, who is instigating? Suppose in a family, husband and wife, mind and intellect. I don't want to mention who is the mind, who is the intellect. But anyhow, anyone takes the place of mind when he or she dominates over the buddhi. When mind dominates over the buddhi, all problems happens. And you will see the emotional persons, life is horrible wherever you place them. Even they are in heaven, they are horrible. Because wherever they are going, their emotions is spreaded all over. The mind has captured that person. And they create some complaints and all those things. They are not ready to accept the situation. But they forget that everything is happening because of Atma, which is Sadananda. Sadananda Mai Kali, Mahakaler Monomohini. তুমি যেমনি নাচাও তেমনি নাচি মা, সদানন্দময়ী কালী, মহাকালের মনমোহিনী। সদানন্দ মই কালে। তুমি যেমনি নাচাও তেমনি নাচি মা, যেমনি বলাও তেমনি বলি, সদানন্দ মই কালে। আদিভূতা সনাতনে শূন্য রূপা শশী ভালে। ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ছিল না যখন, মুন্ডমালা কোথায় পেলি, সদানন্দ মই কালী। সদানন্দময়ী কালী। In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, in other place it is there, Taditat Preyaha Putrat Preyaha Vityat Preyaha Anyasmat Sarvasmat Anantaram Yad Ayamatma. This Atma is dearer than your children. Tad etat Preyaha Putrat Panchami. সন্তানের চেয়েও আত্মা প্রিয়। প্রেয়ঃ বিত্তাৎ, যে সম্পদ আহরণের জন্য we can do anything else, even people commit crimes. গোমাতাকে এদিক থেকে ওদিক করে দিচ্ছে। As a Sanatani, can you imagine? And I have seen those videos. I don't know you have seen it or not. Two borders are there. আর বাঁশের কপি কলের মতো আছে, এরকম গোমাতা তাকে বাঁশ দুটো বা চারটে বাঁশ দিয়ে এমনি করে ধরে নেয়, নিয়ে সেই যেরকম কপি কলের মতো সেই আশিতে আসিও না বলে একটা খুব পুরনো মুভি ছিল ভানু বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়ের, সেই এদিক থেকে ও পাশে ফেলছে, ঠিক সেই রকম ওই বর্ডার পার লম্বা বাঁশ। So inhuman, na? Even you will be amazed to hear. I have read in Quran, I have read in Hadith, Hazrat Muhammad was dead against of slaughtering cows. Maybe we are annoyed of Muslim community in India that in the name of dharma they slaughters our Gomata. But believe me, I have studied in Hadith. Hazrat Muhammad was dead against of cow slaughtering, and he told, this is the last option if you don't get anything else, and don't try to slaughter it because it gives us milk. Even Aurangzeb, the worst Mughal king, Mughal king, who destroyed the Hindu, tried to destroy it and abolish the entire Hindu community from India. He also stopped cow slaughtering. Akbar, not stopped, he was against of that, and Akbar totally stopped cow slaughtering. So, and we, the Sanatani who are engaged in that, how worse we are. Because we love Vitta, wealth. But Upanishads is saying that Atma is dearer than Vitta also, wealth. See, mother loves her child. After so many years, they got a baby. Yet, at least 1 hour in 24 hours, that mother wants to be away from that children because she wants to meet her most dearest Atma in sleep. Tad etat putrat preyah, vityat preyah, preyah अन्यस्मात्. सारे वस्तुओं से आत्मा ही प्रियतर है, डियरर है. Why? Sarvasmat anantaram ayam atma. Because this atma is the antaratama, the most dearest one. Clear? Thank you. 107. Yat sushuptau nirvishaya atma nando nubhuyate. Nirvishaya atma nando nubhuyate. Shrutif pratyakshamaithi hyam anumanam cha jagrati. Shrutif pratyakshamaithi hya. Shrutihi pratyaksham aitihya. Anumanam cha jagrati. Yat sushuptau nirvishaya atmanando nubhuyate. Shrutif pratyakshamitijyam anumanam cha jagrati. Yat, as because, जिस कारण में, मतलब जिस कारण मतलब Atma is Sadananda, always blissful in nature. For every being, for every being. Susuptau nirvishayaha atmanandaha anubhuyate. At deep sleep, every being enjoys the most blissful situation in deep sleep. So yat sushuptau nirvishayaha atmanandaha anubhuyate. Who is the pramanam? Shrutihi pratyaksham aitihyam anumanam. In Vivekachudamani, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is giving the 4 kinds of things: Shruti, Pratyaksha, Aitihya, and Anumanam. These 4 kinds. Let's see what Gurudev has written. Scriptural declarations, Shruti, direct experience, Pratyaksha, tradition, Aitihya, and inference, Anumana, clearly say that in deep sleep we experience the bliss of Atma independent of sense objects. सेंस ऑब्जेक्ट्स और इंद्रिय का जितना धमाका है सब ये जागृत अवस्था में। आप सोचिए इतना सा छोटा सा फ्रेम है, किसी किसी का मोटा लोग जैसे मैं, मेरा थोड़ा बड़ा है, फिर भी इसमें तो एक पर्वत नहीं आ सकता। So whenever we dream, I have been to Himalayas, I'm doing meditation, there is a river. How that comes? तब तो इंद्रिय नहीं है. So, and what about in deep sleep, where everything is suspended because of their wretched attitude? Everyone is suspended. In job also, if someone else any foul thing, mainly in army and police, it is very effective that he will be suspended for this period of time because he has done something else which is not parliamentary. So Indriyas also do the same thing. That is why they are not allowed into the gate of heaven. Why? The heaven means Chirasukham. That in deep sleep, everyone is suspended. Only Atma is there. And बेचारा अज्ञान थोड़ा सा जगह कर लेता है. When the guards are very active to stop entering the mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, then अज्ञान रह जाता है छुपके से. So our ignorance and Atma remains in deep sleep, and Atma is Sadananda. And maybe Bhagavan allows Ajnanam because someone has to report that Indriyas, that you don't know what you have missed. আমরা এইসব বলতে পছন্দ করি না, তুমি গেলে না তো, ওহ কি যে মিস করলে, নিজেও জানো না. We always try to create a greed factors for others. Whatever, হয়তো একটা বাজে কিছু খেয়েছি কিন্তু সেটা বলতে পারছি না. তো Ajnana reports actually, কি বলে না, সুখেন মায়া নিদ্রা आभूयते. Oh, what a wonderful sleep. क्या आनंद 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 की बात करते हो तुम लोग. मैं तो तुम्हारे साथ पूरा जागृत और स्वप्न दोनों में ही रहता हूं. लेकिन ये जो आनंद है भाई, ये तो एकदम मस्त. Who will report? The Ajnanam will report. So everyone is suspended except the. Now yat सुषुप्तौ निर्विषयः आत्मानन्दः अनुभूयते श्रुति प्रत्यक्षम ऐतिह्यम अनुमानम च जागृति. श्रुति प्रमाण क्या है? बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद 4.3.32. ईशः अस्य परम आनंदः. यही आत्मा ही परमानंद स्वरूप. बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद. तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद आनंदो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात्। वारुणी का उपदेश आफ्टर तपस्या, तपस्या से जब उठा, उन्होंने बताया ये आनंद ही ब्रह्मन है और कुछ नहीं। जैसे कोई कोई साधक ने बताया ये भगवान प्रेम स्वरूप, ये आत्मा कैसे है ना, आत्मा प्रेम स्वरूप है। सो तपस्या के बाद जब आनंद हुआ और उस आनंद को जाना, महसूस किया, तब ने बताया क्या, आनंदो ब्रह्मेति, आनंद ब्रह्म इति व्यजाना, आनंद ही ब्राह्मण है। ब्राह्मण इज टोटली ब्लिस ओनली। तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद 3.6, बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद 2.5.19, अयम आत्मा ब्रह्म, दिस आत्मा ही ब्राह्मण है। मीन्स फर्स्ट इट्स a crumb that what you are thinking, this is Ananda. Then the crumb is Brahman is Ananda Swarupa. Then you are that Brahman. I am Atma Brahman. When there is the culmination, that is called Mahavakya. What is Mahavakya? Mahavakya or great statement is that statement when there is the culmination of Atma and Paramatma. Clear? That is why Aham Brahmasmi, I am Atma Brahman. Tattvamasi. When there is that the statement of fact that who you are, that is called great statement or Mahavakya. Then in Chandogya Upanishad 7.23.1, Yo vai bhuma tat sukham नाल्पे सुखम अस्ति। अल्प वस्तु में सुख नहीं, असली सुख तो भूमा में ही है। उस भूमा को भी जो राजा है वही भूमेंद्र है। यो वै भूमा तत्सुखम, जहां पर भूमा मतलब बृहत, ब्रह्मन मीन्स बृहत्वात ब्रह्मन, which is unfathomable, immeasurable, that is bhuma, that is ananda. Ananda is ananta, ananta is ananda. Like अनंत का पुजारी भी तो अनंत ही होगा। भगवान शिव, उसके सामने कौन बैठ सकता है पूरा जिंदगी भर, जिनका उसका आनंद मिला है। बहू, बच्चा, सोसाइटी कितना भी बोले, जो लोगों का नशा लग गया वो छुप 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 के उधर चला जाता है, क्योंकि उसमें उनका आनंद है, जो भी बोले। बेटा बाप को बताया तुम क्यों दारू पीते हो, तो बोला भाई तुम एक बार पियो मैं छोड़ दूंगा। तो पिताजी से बोला ठीक है, मैं एक बार पीने से तुम छोड़ दोगे, बोला हाँ। पुत्र ने ले लिया। नेक्स्ट डे तो पिताजी प्रॉमिस किया था, नहीं खाया नहीं पिया। बेटा ने चालू कर दिया, बोला देखो तुम छोड़ सकते हो तो छोड़ो, लेकिन मैं तो इस आनंद से नहीं वापस आऊंगा। तो जिनको नशा लग गया है वो छोड़ नहीं पाते। दैट्स वाई नंदी, नंदी मीन्स आनंदी, जो आनंद का प्रतीक है। भक्त के हृदय में हर वक्त आनंद भरपूर रहता है। जो असली भक्त है, जो भगवान को चाहते हैं सिर्फ भगवान के लिए ही, विषय पाने के लिए नहीं, उसके हृदय से कोई आनंद छीन नहीं सकता। आई लव यू बिकॉज आई लव यू। Why do you love me? Because I love you, because I love you, because I love you, because I love you, because I love you. There is no reason. He is an Nandi, she is an Nandi. She is Anandi, he is Anandi. Because जिनका एक बार अनंत का नेशा लग गया, अनंत का नशा जिसमें आ गया, वही नंदी है। ठीक। और नंदी ही शिव है, क्योंकि भक्त और भगवान अलग नहीं है। प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण क्या है? जब डीप स्लीप, देयर इज नो सेंसेशन ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट्स। राजा और फकीर एक हो जाता है। जिनका एक साथ 7 बच्चा हुआ और जिन्होंने अपने सारे दौलत को खो दिया, गंभीर निद्रा के समय सब एक है। होमोजीनियस स्टेट। आनंद आनंद आनंद, दिट इज प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाणम। And when we get it, when we understand it, when we wake up, जागे जथा स्वप्न भ्रम जाई, don't stretch that example. मतलब जागने के बाद ही तो पता चलता है आई एम ड्रीमिंग। स्वप्न में किसको लगता है कि मैं स्वप्न देख रहा हूं? अगर किसी को लगता है तो वो स्वप्न नहीं, वो कल्पना है। Clear? Someone says, "Na Swamiji, when I dream, I clearly understand I am dreaming. This is not at all a dream. This is kalpana." And aitihya, ब्रह्मज्ञ व्यक्ति, ऋषि, मुनि, गुरु, प्राज्ञ, विद्वान, ये सारे लोग ये सुख स्वरूप आत्मा को अनुभव किया है और इन्होंने ये बताया भी। दिस इज नॉट एडवर्टाइजमेंट, दैट इज टू इंस्टिगेट अस। And Anumana Pramanam, Atma is Parama Premaspada. That is why it is Sadananda. That is Anumana. And एक व्यक्ति खुद को जितना प्रेम करता है और किसी को इतना प्रेम नहीं कर सकते। खुद को प्रेम का हेतु ही लोग खुद खुशी करते हैं। अगर दूसरे के बारे में थोड़ा सा भी ख्याल रहता ना, आदमी वो गलत स्टेप नहीं उठा सकता। बोलते हैं फॉर यू आई हैव कमिटेड, इट्स एन एब्सोल्युटली लाई, फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट। खुद को खुश करने के लिए जो करते हैं वही खुद खुशी है। एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू शास्त्र वी आर कमिटिंग सुसाइड एवरी डे। जो भगवान को छोड़कर विषय आनंद में मोहित है, they are आत्महननकारी। In Vivekachudamani also you will got yo atmahana janaha. In Bhagavad Gita also it is there. Yes. Harihi Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om to everyone else.